Alright guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be turning this NSU TT from an M05 chassis into the 4-wheel drive MF-01X chassis. I've got this spare chassis because I bought this for the body to put onto the M08 to make it a rear wheel drive, so I've got this chassis free and we're going to be turning it into a 4-wheel drive, installing a Max 10 4000 kV motor. So let's get straight into the build. Here we go guys, here's what you get in the box. It's a interesting chassis, very solid. Basically a box. Won't be using the friction shocks. Got CVA minis for that. Won't be using the plastic bearings. Gonna full bore race it. Obviously be putting the easy run. Yep. Let's get on with it. Straight away we're doing on the long wheelbase, and we're gonna do the high suspension mounts as well. So step into step 3, which is creating the rear differential. And there we go. Now just to screw it together with the BA8 2mm times 8mm screws, and job's done. Now step 4, got the bearing in, got the motor plate. Be nice to have an aluminium one, but I keep saying that I never buy them. So now we're going to put the diff in and the spare gear, and that'll be that part done. Here we go guys, all in. What I tend to do is use an old paintbrush and paint the gears with grease, so you're not using a stupid amount but you get all them gears covered. So now we're moving on to step 5, which is installing the counter gear and putting the whole gearbox together. So step 6 is done, just got to screw it together. Then we put the attaching the rear damper stays, so I'll get that finished next. There we go guys, step 7. Shut up cat. There we go, step 7 done. Now we're moving on to setting up the servo. So I'll do that, get the electronics ready and center that servo. So step 8, servo saver fitted. Step 9, the steering rod's done. Step 10 is to get it into the housing, and then we'll put it in the chassis. There we go guys, step 11 finished, servo put in. Now we're moving on to step 12, which is creating the front diff. So that's really easy to do, so I'll get that done. Here we go boys, front differential done. Now we're moving on to step 13, which is constructing the front gearbox. So we'll get all that goodness in there, get onto that. So all the gears in. Now let's just get the other half, put the battery mount on and screw the whole thing together. So there we go guys, it's flying together this. So there's both halves of the chassis done. We're not doing it in small wheelbase, we're not doing it in medium wheelbase, we're doing the long wheelbase. So we're using both sections of these chassis extenders. So I'll get that done next. And there you go guys, step 16 done, long wheelbase. It's like a Star Wars toy or something in it, proper interesting design. Yep. So that's step 16 done. Now we're moving on to step 17, which is apply the propeller shaft. So get that done next. And there you go guys, step 18 done, propeller shaft fitted. Now we're moving on to step 19, which is the rear arms and the upper arms, and we'll get them fitted to the chassis. Step 21 won't be fitting the friction shocks, obviously. Got a set of CVA mini dampers, so move on to them after this step. Here we go, rear shocks done, fitted to the car. Now we're moving on to step 24, which is connecting the rear axles. Get that done next. And there we go guys, that is the rear suspension done. Feels nice. Set the shocks up nice. Set it to the low position because it's mainly going to be an on-road car, so set it low. See what it's like with the wheels on. I can always adjust it, get it lower or whatever. So that's that done. Now we're moving on to step D, which is attaching the front arms. So we'll do that next. And there you go guys, there's the front and the rear done. So yeah, proper near the end now. So next we're going to be moving on to putting the motor and the electronics in. The speedo's probably going to have to go here, which is a bit of a problem because it's not a flat surface, but well, it usually meant to go in this bit, but it won't reach, so I can either make extensions or put it there. I'll probably make extensions, I think. Yep, so when we come back, the electronics will be all in, put the motor in, receiver and all that goodness, and get it wired up. And there we have it, guys, all the electronics in. Looks smart enough, just made extensions just to make the cables that little bit longer. So yeah, I'll just put the finishing touches on the battery holder and then the body clips, put the wheels on and see what it looks like. And there we have it, guys, it's all finished. Made up with that, lads. See what it sounds like. Make sure there's no grinding noise going on in there. Yep, happy with that, lads. Let's have a look what it looks like with the body on. So the reason why I went with this chassis is because, like I said before, I wanted a 4-wheel drive NSU TT, and now that's exactly what I've got. Yeah, the back one's lowering down a bit. Yeah, happy with that. So thanks for tuning in. Please leave us a like, comment and subscribe and all that good stuff. Keep an eye out for more videos and see you in the next one. Cheers.